Alright, so I'm making a video in response to a couple alt accusations. It's only a few people, but just wanted to shed some light on like how an operation like this starts, what the setup looks like, scouting. Uh, I do mostly partisan, spend most of my playtime in the enemy back line, far more than friendly territory. Uh, I wanted to do a tap op this war, so I'm going to scout all the towns. Scout Shade Cove. It looks doable. There's 2 cop mines there, which means there's always going to be a crane, which is very good. But the problem is that cop mine is super active, so there's always a person there, which would probably hear us if we start picking up CVs out an iron ship. So it doesn't look that great. I keep looking. I go down to Tekotima, go and check Tekotima out. This is the hours preceding this first scout of Tekotima. Uh, Looks very good. No obs over here, only towers. Straight shot to town hall. Seems very easy. I even steal a crane and park it near the shore. So this is a backup option. Uh, we ended up not doing this tap though because the next day they actually built a big base near the shore, which you might see again shortly in the video. Drive it to the shore. Go and scout more voyage and even go to Ashfields, scout Ashfields. Uh, which is definitely not doable right now. Uh, Go and scout Alchemio. Alchemio looks very doable. Uh, and talking about that, looking at that as a potential backup plan if either with that or Takotema, whichever one works out. Unfortunately, Alchemio got taken too fast, so we couldn't do that. I go and check out Longstone. I see this piques my interest that I don't see any obs near the shore. I only see towers, which is very interesting. So I end up swimming to shore and going to investigate a little bit further. Maybe we can land at this beach down here, kill the towers first, and tap it from the south. But then I see that there is an obs that covers the south pretty well, which you'll see in a moment. Fuck, I think I skipped it. Right there. So it's got an obs connected to a bunker. So that's basically, we can't kill that because the problem is if we kill that, it's very noticeable. Uh, and they will get a ping. Uh, or sorry, they'll get a white bunker on their map, and that just raises a lot of suspicion. Uh, so keep scouting it. Run over to the east more, which turns out to look very good. Uh, and mark this tier 2 bunker to the north. I measured out on Foxhole stats. It does not reach uh, far enough to stop our route from this way. So mark all the towers and come back the next day before we go to tap it, or later that night. Uh, at this point, I go AFK and get DMs from Rado and Grobocop that they also want to set up. They also want to do a Longstone tap up. They had just scouted it as well, and so we ended up just teaming up on it. So later that night, come with cutlers. Or actually, the first thing we do is I bring 2 gunboats to go dehusk the base that they started building down at Tekotima. But let's see. Bring the 20 or yeah, that's still Tekotima. Okay. I brought 24 shells of RPG and the gunboat. I'm not sure what he's referring to with tier 3 obs. It's probably something else. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Uh, so I had Grobocop go scout this south route because we were actually going to do a different route after they contacted me when I was AFK in that bush. We decided to work on it together. They wanted to try a different route than the one I had scouted, but we got caught setting up there, and so it was kind of cooked. So then we did the route that I scouted, and I had Gribocop go scout the south to see if there was too many ops bunkers. Turns out there's only one and like 14 towers, which I end up killing here. Uh, just using the gunboat as a shell holder. There's like 2 towers you just missed killing. I guess I'll just put on. Yeah, he didn't see this one, so I kill this. I go and scout everything myself as well. Make sure it's good. Yeah, and then Grobo brings more shells, so I can RPG more. Uh, he brings a barge and a truck, which can carry 30 more shells. So yeah, and then we have someone setting up setting up the Alchemio one as well. In case I get QRF here, it's kind of fucked as well. So we have a backup plan. This is just running back and forth, grabbing more shells, going back. It gets to 15. Just talking about timing. We kill all the ships that are near the shore. There's a bunch of them, so that whenever we land, they're not blocking us. Talking about the Alchemio, someone's doing the Alchemio. Someone's setting it up for that, so we have a backup plan. So I go finish this. It dies here. I think next shell probably, maybe one more. Yeah. Okay. So beyond that, go rekit on shells. Checking for towers, anything that might be missed. So kill this tower. The north tower is just far enough. The last tower up there does not reach the. We have a big enough gap, and I let them know that. Yep. So do that. Kill that tower across the road. It's dead. Bottoming around for everything. That tower's too close to the rock. His head has to die. They're setting up for what you're hearing is them setting up for killing an obs that I was talking about on Alchemio from so we can have a backup plan if this falls through. If I get QRF'd here and they start building new shit. Going back for shells. Finding around. Just talking about the CV loadout for what's optimal. That tower needs to die for optimal pathing across the road. Each time we cross a road, we're just rolling the dice and praying that a truck doesn't come at that time. You can technically place listening kits up and down the road, like 200 meters up north of the like one side of the road, 200 meters the other way, and just watch the intel both ways. But it's not great. It's a lot of work. Likely to get found. That tower's far enough. It doesn't reach. Scout this tower. It doesn't reach us. We leave it up. There's one tower over here, but it doesn't reach anything important. So right there in the corner, you saw it. Doesn't do anything. Let's see. The next tower is over here. So there's a couple towers over here. I kill them. I leave one up. That one has to die as well. It's too small of a gap. It's too small of a gap, so I end up killing it. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I accidentally skipped backwards. What the fuck? That's weird. Alright. Leave that one tower up. Just saw. Because I was out of Cutler shells, so we just leave that one for the Cutler team to kill right before the op. I get QRF'd right after this. Luckily, they only built like 4 new towers that covered, so we were able to kill those before. I get QRF by a T3C person here. And then let me show you the route. So what you see here, oh, let me close it. So red is the route we were going to take, right? Blue is all the towers that were killed in that video. Black is there's towers here and tower here. Tower here, tower here. I forgot to add one, but there's a tower, I think, here. I think I remember a tower being here that it doesn't reach, so it doesn't matter. But tower there, tower there, tower there. In that video, there's no tower by the engineering center, but I added that one for later. So like once we notice that, we start our op here and we go in. As soon as we're on intel, then we all go as fast as possible. Stick together before that. So in total, I think it was 14 towers dead, 1 tier 2 obs. But that's basically how it's done, how it was done. If you have any questions, feel free to add them in the comments. Have a good one.